Guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. It is October, and we're doing a lot of spooky things for October. This is one of them. I'm here with my brother Campo Razoo and Putty Man _ Gamer Potheads. Let's go, boys. All right. So a lot of you guys don't know this, but Putty's a friend of mine who lives in North Carolina. He lives far away from me, and eventually he's going to come to where I live in Toronto and visit us. Now, Putty, being the brave person he is, said that he's willing to spend hours alone inside of a haunted house in Toronto. John, remember what was the name of the haunted house that we went to? Remember that farm?
I can't. As long as there's no crackheads, I'm okay.
Yes. So listen, I'm gonna tell you guys a story.
Kirby Road.
Kirby Road. That's
but it wasn't haunted, and there was no house.
It was definitely haunted.
There was not even a house.
The cemetery place. I'm talking about the cemetery place that we went to.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you not come with us to the cemetery place?
Probably not.
It was the place that with the big shed and then the big like cemetery looking.
Oh,
place.
that had all the tractors in it.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a church, a regular, normal, everyday church that we thought was like a haunted church that was abandoned, and we to it just to find out that it was a church.
No, we did it. We did that in Minecraft. He's talking about in Minecraft.
In
Minecraft, it never happened in real life. But anyway,
hold on. Did everybody know this? Putty lived in a haunted house.
Yeah. If you guys don't know about that, watch the last episode. I'll link to that in the description. Anyway. So Putty, being the brave star he is saying he's willing to spend time in that house alone. And I don't think he has enough cojones to do it. But he's saying he does. And
why not?
So basically, I would say like maybe what, John, 10 years ago?
I don't know, a long time ago.
About 10 years ago. Probably about 10 years ago.
It was like 15.
15 years ago?
Yeah.
Holy. About 15 years ago, we went to a haunted house. All right. Apparently there's a place called Kirby Road. That's the name. I forgot what it was. But anyway, there's a place called Kirby Road where there's like a haunted house where some wild stuff happened. You have to drive far out of Toronto to get there. So we did. And I remember like nothing really happened. The one scary thing that happened was probably when we went to like this house and we were like walking on the driveway. It's late at night, and then all of a sudden like the roof shingles started to like fall, like rip off. Remember that? And everybody ran back to the car. So it was obviously just the wind. I don't know. Maybe you weren't there. I'm pretty sure
I wasn't there that time.
Yeah. Then after that, we were like, this place is not that scary, so we went like further down the road, and I'm pretty sure like everything's abandoned on this road. But I'm probably wrong about that. But then we went to a church that was abandoned. So there's that, and then there's also the place in downtown Toronto, that house where someone passed away, and then an elderly couple like moved into the house, and then the elderly woman got like thrown down the stairs and died. And apparently that was by ghosts. So and yeah, that house is also still abandoned. So Putty, being the brave star he is saying he's willing to do that. Putty, have you ever done something like that in your life? Have you ever spent the night in a cemetery? Or
I walked through a cemetery. I've never spent the night.
That your friends have never like dared you to stay in a cemetery?
Yeah.
Like,
just can I be honest with you? Like, forget about haunted. Sleeping in a cemetery is just a really stupid fucking idea. For a lot of reasons. What if a coyote bites you? What if you get attacked by wolves?
You're gonna sleep in a coyote? I told him, I said, listen, it's not the haunted house that scared me. Ooh, ghost. No, it's a crackhead that's living in there that wants to like.
I know, but I can promise you, Kirby Road does not have crackheads in it. That's how far away from the city it is. There's no way there's crackheads in it. There's no way. But if we went to downtown, yeah, for sure. Yeah, we could do it instead of doing a scary, like a spooky scary challenge. We could do a scary challenge like Putty walks through Brewer Street laneways late at night.
Now that's different because then you're dealing with people that are looking at me like, "Hey, Piggy, you look nice."
Yeah,
if you're running into people that are "Hey, pigging you, you just should leave.
And that's my point. Yeah, that's scary. Ooh, ghost, no. But someone's saying they about to deliverance you, no.
It's like I told Putty last time. I'm not scared of like ghosts and haunted shit. The things that scare me is walking through a Blue Street laneway at 3 a.m. and looking and then seeing a bunch of crackheads like sitting in a thing and start walking.
That's what scares you? You're scared of a bunch of crackheads.
I mean, at 3 a.m. by yourself walking through a laneway, turning your head like this and seeing a bunch of crackheads there walking towards you.
That's less scary to me.
Okay, so you're saying what's more scary to you is a haunted house or a cemetery?
Yeah, because why would I be scared of crackheads?
Why would you be scared of a haunted house?
Why would you be scared of crackheads? You could probably beat them all up by yourself.
Yeah, but who wants to beat up a bunch of crackheads?
At the same time, have you seen the power of some crackheads? When they really want crack, they really want crack, man.
Yeah, but why are they going to get crack from you?
Except
for your butt crack when they ask you to squeal like a pig.
they want money. They're like, oh, your money will lead me to crack.
That's
and I'll be like, hey, before you do this, I don't have any money.
Putty knows all about the crack life. Anyway,
the butt crack life.
Yeah. Anyway,
Putty rented a Greek statue once. We're not gonna tell you why.
Putty, didn't you tell me a story one time about you like driving your bike through a cemetery and it was like really spooky?
Oh yeah. So there was this one time I was around the age, I think 13, that I was riding my bike through a graveyard, and I ran into this girl, right? And she was looking at me, and suddenly things started moving and blood come to her nose. So like,
wait, I'm serious. Didn't you tell me a story about something happening in a cemetery?
No, I didn't.
Like coming home from like a movie.
You literally had a great story going.
No, that wasn't. No. Actually, that was a good story. But no, what I was talking about was this. I was actually I used to live nearby a movie theater. That was like $1. They would have movies, not old movies just come out of theaters.
Yeah.
And this was the closest thing I would say to make me go.
And how old were you?
This was my early. I was like an early adult. This is back when Ring came out. The first Ring movie came out.
So 2000.
Yeah, around there. And so I had just got done seeing The Ring, and I actually not thought about it and everything. And it wasn't really scary. It was just one of those things where you know how you check your corner of your eyes.
Yeah, you're on edge.
Yeah, I was walking home and everything, and I totally forgot that there was a well that was right beside someone's house in a yard. Now, they had lights in the yard, but I could see the well as I was walking by. Didn't even think about it until I glanced, and for some reason in my head, I thought I saw something. I was like, oh, that's a well. So in my head, as I'm walking by it, you can still see it. And it's only for maybe like a couple minutes. I can still see it, but I can see it in the corner of my eye. I'll admit, I was looking like, all right, don't come out of that well. Do not come out of that well. And then I walked home. I mean, it wasn't one of those things that like I suddenly started running fast.
Yeah.
I was just like aware of what movie I just saw, and I was like, oh, how ironic. There's a well right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So of course
it could give you like chills walking past it, right?
It made me curious, like, would this actually happen?
It made you pick up your pace as well. Don't lie. You kind of sprinted a bit there.
I mean, I didn't really sprint. I was too lazy to sprint, but.
Yeah. So. I will say that movie is definitely like one of the scariest movies I ever watched as a kid. We used to watch that all the time, and it used to scare the shit out of me, man.
Watch Ringu. The original version is way better.
It's way better.
Yeah. Ringu and
I've tried to watch it, but for me,
and The Grudge.
For me, the only thing that was scary about it was like the visuals, because like watching it, like remember we got a ripped version of it from like a corner store or something. So it was such bad quality that you couldn't even read the subtitles.
Let's put it this way: Ringu was the only movie that I ever found someone actually got so scared that they actually turned the TV around. Because the first time I saw the movie, when there's this girl I was dating, she actually did not like the movie because I told her we both saw The Ring later on, and she had talked about how she's seen it and loved it, and I said, well, there's a Korean version I want to see, so we ended up
Japanese.
Japanese. Sorry, sorry. Anyway, there's a Japanese version, and I ended up watching it. I loved it, but she got scared, and because of the whole TV thing, she wanted to turn the TV around and unplug it. She thought it was going to happen in the middle of the night. And so, of course, I fucked with her, saying, I think I'll go plug up the TV. She's like, you're an asshole. But anyway.
You fucked her?
Well, that too, but not that night, no. But anyway, my point to the thing is Ringu and Juon, like when it comes to those of the original versions of it, they're much better than American versions of mine. So, yeah.
All right, well.
The Conjuring is absolutely the scariest movie I ever watched in my life.
Never seen it, actually.
I literally wanted to leave the theater the whole time. I was like, I don't know why I came to watch this. I didn't want to watch this, but I watched it anyways.
There is a movie I haven't seen yet, and I want to go watch, and it's because of one scene that I saw, and when I saw that, I go, ooh, that's actually spooky. And I don't know what movie it is to this day, and I haven't watched the whole thing, but I've seen the clip. It basically has a guy sitting at a table, and then you suddenly see this guy, this like monster behind him that has like red and black face.
Yeah.
I'm sure you don't know. That might be it. Yeah, I think that's it. I have not seen that yet.
That movie's good. It's not like really scary.
Okay.
There's another one like that too with Ethan Hawke. It's called, I don't know. I'm gonna look it up.
Okay.
All right. So basically, what we're saying here, with the conclusion of this episode, is that Putty's gonna do a 3 a.m. challenge.
Sure.
On the 31st of this month.
Wait. What?
You're gonna go to your local cemetery. You're gonna bring a bottle of Vaseline, a pillow.
Whoa! Why is there Vaseline?
Just so you can run faster. You put it in your joints to move faster, dude.
Yeah.
In case something happens.
Okay. Yeah.
What were you thinking?
Well, what else do you do at 3 a.m. with Vaseline, obviously?
Yeah, it's made to make you run.
Okay, I'm curious. What's the pillow for?
Protection.
It's called Sinister.
Sinister? Okay.
That's the Ethan Hawke one.
I've seen Sinister.
Sounds garbage. Anyway. Yeah, so the scariest movie is definitely Ringu. That's another thing we learned from this podcast.
Again, I'm Marauders, but I've already forgotten the name of it now. There's a movie that's also
The Martyrs.
Yeah, Martyrs. Yep, Martyrs is actually a really good movie too. You're the first person, John, that I've heard that's actually seen that movie.
Cool. I've watched movies that are not in English.
Yeah, well, yeah, me too. But anyway, my point is, Martyrs is another good scary movie. I think that was pretty good. That you can actually have to find either online. I don't know how you find it, honestly. So
you could buy it.
Yeah, that one more made my skin crawl than anything else. So.
Yeah. Oh, it's one of those, like a creepy, weird movie.
It's like a peel your face off.
Yes.
Slowly.
I told you about this before. It's one of those movies that makes your skin crawl, and it's one of those things I don't like because of you know.
You know what I just realized that I've been watching for so long, but it's not really that scary. It does have its moments. It's American Horror Story. American Horror Story kind of has its moments.
No, it's not scary.
Yeah, it definitely does. Trust me, it has its moments. Have you guys watched it?
I
know John hasn't.
I saw the first 3 seasons, and the second one, The Asylum, is good.
I got all the way up into the Witches.
The Witches one was horrible. I watched it all in one day.
That's why I stopped watching.
We binged it in one day.
Look, I'll tell you right now, that season, if you make it to the end, it's so worth it because it calls back to like other seasons, and that's when you start to feel like the worlds are actually connected. Like it calls back to the Asylum, and same with there's another one where the Carnival. It's such a bad season until the end. Once you get to the end, like the last couple episodes, everything starts to connect. The best season that you guys have to watch is there's one, I forget what it's called, but it's basically about a family that like a wife and a husband that go through like a whole bunch of stuff in a haunted house. But the whole like first 8 episodes, you don't realize you're watching a reenactment. Then at like the 8th episode, it shows you that everyone that you were watching was just actors doing a reenactment, and then the season ends. So the whole time you were just watching a reenactment. Then they make the actors.
Spoiler alert.
I'm not going to spoil it. It's like I think it's just because I'm stupid and I didn't realize I was watching a reenactment the whole time. But I'm pretty sure you get hints of watching a reenactment in like the first couple episodes. Anyway, so at that point, they end up when the show really starts getting good, like halfway through the season, they send the actors back to the real house to make a reality show. The real house that all actually happened, that they were reenacting. You know what I mean? So they send the actors back to that house that was haunted, with the people that actually experienced that stuff. It's so good. That season was so weird. American Horror Story is wild. I'm not gonna lie. They do.
Putty, you should watch High Tension.
Yeah, I've never heard that one either.
It's another like French one, like Martyrs.
Okay, then we'll do that. Yep, most definitely. Then.
And another, I would say the worst episode of American Horror Story, if anyone's interested, the worst season by far is the Lady Gaga one with vampires in a hotel. Horrible, completely.
Okay, I already knew that one was gonna be bad. Also, I still. I don't like the Witches one. I think it was really bad.
I'm telling you, if you make it to the end, it gets good.
I made it to the end, and I don't like it.
What happens?
I don't know. I don't even remember. I just remember how bad it was. It was such a bad fucking show.
Yeah, literally, if you could like watch.
We binge watched it all in one day. Me, Sam, and Francine. Spoilers.
No, I don't think you did.
Yeah, the day after New Year's, we slept there and we watched the whole show the next day. It was like 8 episodes. Is like the season, isn't it?
I don't know. Honestly, it's been a while. I wonder if they're still making that show.
They are.
Are they?
Yeah, last season was the 1984 one about the slasher, and apparently it's not that good.
I haven't watched that one. The last one I watched, actually, I did start watching that one. That one isn't that good. But again, that's one of those shows you have to just wait because if it's bad at the beginning, it could pick up midway.
A lot of people I'm seeing online are saying that it needs to end, just like people did with The Walking Dead. Like it's good.
The good thing about American Horror Story is it's what do you call it, anthology or whatever.
Every season is a different thing. I get it, but it's like it's not doing what it used to do.
Yeah, hey, I guess each their own.
Did you guys know that actually Halloween was supposed to be an anthology? Michael Myers was never supposed to come back. It was actually supposed to be.
Yeah, I know, because Halloween 3 is about witches.
I loved Halloween 3. It's actually one of my favorite Halloweens.
I didn't love it, but it's underrated.
Yeah, I agree. I liked it, though. I really did. I wanted to get one of those pumpkin masks just so my head would melt.
Nice.
Mm. All right, guys. Well, speaking of
pumpkin
masks, speaking of pumpkin masks, guys, it's time to talk about our sponsors. Pumpkin masks, the only mask that'll make your face melt. Check them out. Make sure you use code PuttyMan_ at checkout. But anyway, guys, that was a good one, guys. So Putty, we'll make sure you do the 3 a.m. challenge when you come to Toronto, which probably never gonna happen, but if it does, you're doing the 3 a.m. challenge 100%.
I'm also gonna move into a haunted house so I can actually.
You already lived in one.
You know what? Spoiler alerts, guys. I didn't.
Well, he's gonna have to now.
That whole last episode was a lie, is what you're telling us.
Oh wow, the things you just don't know, brother.
Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next episode. Everyone,
subscribe
make sure
to RLG2.
Make sure you guys check out RLG2. Make sure you guys check out Gamer Potheads. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Peace out.